Healthway's done a fantastic job in making Western Australia a much healthier place. We're celebrating 30 years of Healthway.
It's actually amazing to think back just how different things were. Smoking was still just about everywhere. The tobacco industry sponsored all the major sports players going around looking like walking billboards for cigarettes. Healthway was set up to replace the funding that went into tobacco advertising.
When Healthway started, it was very exciting, but a huge amount of work. We had 3 years in which to replace sponsorship.
The opposition from the tobacco industry was absolutely vicious. They set up their own organisation here in WA. They denied the evidence.
We also had pushback from the alcohol industry and from the billboard industry. People had a perception that we were trying to change too much, trying to stop people enjoying themselves. One of the labels at the time was we were the nanny state, and I was the mother of the nanny state. But over time, things changed, as people began to appreciate what we were doing and as the organisations began to benefit from what we were doing, all of that changed.
Some of that happened really early, when some of the sports that had been the most adamant supporters of tobacco funding because they thought they needed it, all those sports turned around and were putting out health messages instead of anti-health messages. It's made a huge impact on the decline in smoking, because it isn't just Healthway, but all those organisations that it's funded, and the way that it's funded. It tried to fund things that really will work.
Healthway's funded 5,500 organisations and has provided $455 million in grants. The relationship with the various organisations that Healthway partners with is crucial. It gets to the grassroots of our community.
Healthway's had a very significant impact on the sport and recreation industry. Volleyball WA are exceptionally proud of the relationship since 1992 with Healthway. The alignment of the values between Healthway and volleyball is essential, because if you've got the same values, then you're going to head towards the same target. We're able to run a whole range of events and activities that target every population group within the Western Australian community. We work together, and that's its strength.
Healthway is an absolute jewel in the crown for Western Australia. I think West Australians are so proud of the positive contribution that Healthway has made to the lives of so many people. I first got involved with Healthway when I was 17. I took over running a great project, the Youth on Health Festival, and it's all about educating young people and giving young people the chance to share their stories about the health issues that affect them most. During my time with YoFest, there was nothing more rewarding than looking at the young people participating and seeing the impacts that it's having on them. I was really privileged in 2017 to be elected the Mayor of the City of Mandurah. I was really proud that we were able to continue, that relationship with Healthway, making the decision to ban junk food and alcohol advertising on public signage in the local government area has been inspired by that work that Healthway have been doing here for 30 years.
Across the arts, you get a totally different audience to the audience that you get with the sports focus. Dada works with people with disabilities, artists with disabilities, and artists with mental health issues. The Act Belong Commit message is actually perfect for Dada. It's at the very core of what we do, and we really focus in on really giving them a voice.
One of the key contributions of Healthway, I think, over its 30 years has been its investment in health promotion research and its strong focus on evidence and evaluation. And that was embedded right from the outset, whether it was their sponsorship activities at sports and arts events, whether it was community events, whether it was health promotion programs, projects like Smarter Than Smoking. All of them had evaluation embedded from the outset. I was one of the early recipients of some health promotion research funding. I then got a Healthway Research Fellowship when I finished my PhD, and that was really a significant thing for me and for a number of colleagues in terms of enabling us to launch our own careers in health promotion research. I'm really grateful that we have Healthway. That's been a key part of enabling me to really devote my whole career to health promotion research, policy, advocacy, and to making a difference.
And to see how the new messages that they work with and see that impact on the people that we work with is really, really satisfying and really exciting to see where we might go in the future.
There are going to be ongoing challenges, and in particular our mental health. And I think Healthway will have a vital role in addressing these issues.
It's going to be essential in, again, making sure that we find new ways of being able to expose important messages to those that need to hear about it.
30 years on, we still don't have tobacco advertising, but we still have a terrific organisation providing wonderful support for health organisations, sport and the arts.